Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about CJD, which stands for Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. If you don't know anything or know a little bit about this disease, here is a quick informative video to learn all about CJD. Before we dive in, I would like to explain the term transmissible spongiform encephalopathy. This term can be broken down into three words: spongiform, which is like a sponge, encephalo, which refers to the brain, and pathy, which is a disease process. To connect this with CJD belongs to this family of human diseases because affected brains becomes like a sponge. So let's review proteins a bit. Proteins are made up of a long string of amino acids, and the exact sequence of those amino acids is called primary structure. The long chains of amino acids can fold to form different shapes, such as alpha helix and beta sheets, which are forms of secondary structures. Prion is an infectious particle made up of misfolded prion proteins. A misfolded prion protein changes from having alpha helices to having lots of beta sheets. When the misfolded protein enters the cell and interacts with the normal prion protein, it can induce misfolding in the normal prion. To sum up, the cause of CJD is the abnormal versions of prion proteins. We have four types of CJD: familial, usually an inherited condition; variant, could be transmitted through contaminated foods such as cows with mad cow disease; iatrogenic, transmitted from the sporadic cases during surgical treatment; and sporadic, which is the most common to occur worldwide. Due to the high risk associated with the disease, about 15% of CJD patients live for more than 2 years. 70% of individuals die within a year after diagnosis, and about 90% of individuals who are diagnosed by this disorder experience progressive dementia. The most ridiculous thing about this disease is that 85% of it occurs spontaneously, while 7.5% is associated with inheritance, and only 10% of the cases is caused by a gene mutation. Symptoms of spongiform encephalopathy takes decades to show up after prions have formed in the body, but once a symptom has shown, it tends to progress rapidly. Therefore, CJD patients die within a year. Early symptoms can be lack of coordination of voluntary movement and poor memory and behavioral changes. This disorder is also associated with pneumonia, which occurs as a result of impaired coughing. Later stages would be having anxiety and muscle weakness and difficulty standing. Finally, dementia, which is when a person loses their mental functions such as memory, reasoning, and making decisions. For many years, the diagnosis of CJD has been problematic due to the lack of effective techniques that illustrate signs when the disease is at an early stage. There is no known cure or effective treatment for CJD. However, medications can be used to treat some of the mental changes and personality abnormalities that occur. Treatment is usually focused on making patients comfortable and to help them function safely in their environment. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have learned something new today. For more information, please visit the listed articles.